see how it goes. All right, it seems that we are live on both. Let me just make sure that the live streamings are actually occurring and I'm not here talking to an empty screen. How it goes. All right, it seems okay, I see the important one. That's the one for Hogwarts Mystery. That's very good. The live streamings are actually occurring and I'm not... Let me see if this one is having any traction at all, the one that I'm doing vertically on the phone, because if it isn't, it may be for the best to not leave it. Because I do see that two of them are live at the moment. Because I do see that two of them are live. But I actually do not think... Well, no, there are... Well, it does show one person watching, but it may very well be me. So, Midnighters, if anybody is in either chat, I would appreciate if you could send a message. You don't necessarily have to stay talking all the time if you prefer not to, but just to know that you're here and that everything is working as it's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and start playing the game Hogwarts Mystery. Right here, you're not gonna see my screen on the vertical one, because this one is from the phone and the game is on the computer. But if you want to see the game, you can migrate to my other live stream that says Playing Hogwarts Mystery. This one says Mrs. Midnight is live. Playing Hogwarts Mystery, and that's where we are working on the time-limited optional mission. Anaisa Kids, hi! Hi, how are you? Ella fala inglés. Oh, what language do you speak, Anaisa Kids? I don't have a problem with talking to you in Spanish. If you prefer, if you speak another language like German or something else from Europe or Asia, I'm sorry, but English is the best I can give you because I'm not fluent in other languages. Martija 3606, hi beautiful, hi Martija. And thank you for the compliment, that's very sweet. Hi, Mila Maldonado, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I tell you guys, the ones that are joining in this chat, I am also playing Hogwarts Mystery in the same channel. I actually discovered today that you can do two streamings at once, one vertical with the phone to focus more on the chat and the interaction with people, and the other from the computer to play the game. So if you want to join on both chats, I think you can. Hi, Mia Maldonado, hi again. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I hope I didn't chew French horribly. I'm not very good at pronouncing it, but bonjour to you. RLDADM, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. You're so sweet. Thank you, Mila. So are you. Everybody's being so sweet today in both communities, and that fills my heart with joy. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas this year. And what are your plans for New Year? Sretan Bosi Slatka. Martija, what language is that? I think it's Hungarian. If I'm not mistaken, I do not speak it, and most likely I'm pronouncing horribly and worse, but I'm trying my best. And thank you for being here. Do you speak English? Would it be possible for us to talk in that language, or would Spanish be better? Because I know in some parts of Europe, like Italy and what have you, Spanish is actually easier to transition from Italian than English. Thanks, you're welcome. Where are you from? I am originally from Mexico, Mexico City, but currently I live in United States since I married my husband, Mr. Midnight. Maybe later on I'll be able to tell him to come say hi. Merry Christmas, City, you're welcome, Martija. Merry Christmas to you as well, and I hope you had a very joyful one this year. Okay, so I don't have recharging points here or in the Sphinx Club anymore because sadly I already used them for the Spanish game that we were working on the same quest. We are doing the Christmas Time Limited Optional Quest with McGonagall's brother. So we get to meet Malcolm McGonagall. Hola, 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 Unknown, how are you? Do you speak English or do you speak Spanish? Unknown, ¿hablas español o inglés? Sea como sea, bienvenido y gracias por andar por acá. Merry Christmas, Anaisa Kiss, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you had a very joyful one. Read VR, who is your favorite Teletubby? My favorite Teletubby? I never stopped to think it, but I guess Lala, the yellow one, is kind of cute. What's yours? And welcome, by the way, to the channel. You have a nice hairstyle. Thank you, Martija. I love it very much. I need to retouch the roots because just look at this. Have a meter of roots. But I like to wear it like Cruella, you know. I love color contrast between black and white. Barandon, how are you? Merry Christmas, Barandon. How did you spend it? Asking every YouTuber to give me a copy of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh, Pure Putter Badge. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad that you are here. I apologize, I cannot gift you a game at this moment, but I hope you can buy it or receive it as a present soon. Modpos, hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. What's your favorite anime? My one favorite, I would say Dragon Ball. There are more that I like, but Dragon Ball Z is definitely my favorite of all times, although I discovered it when I was 20. Sia fan. You say you're my fan, Dr. Strange? Thank you if that's the case. Welcome to the channel. I love you too, Mila. I love all my midnighters. Sam 30, you are 30? Oh my god, give me a second. Guys, can you hear me all right? I apologize if you heard like a bumping sound. I'm really sorry, the microphone fell. I'm really sorry if I hurt anybody's ears. Yes, Courtney, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Which one you prefer, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola, but I don't dislike Pepsi. I can drink both. The only one I don't really like is Red Cola because I find it too sweet. Can I be mod in your stream, please? Sure, Slice. Would you like to be named as moderator? I can add you if you want. And it actually would help me a lot because I don't have mods in English. I love it. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate it. And thank you so much. I see that I also have messages in the Hogwarts Mystery one, so let me switch chat for 2 seconds. I hadn't seen that you are doing double streaming. Yes, Bara, I discovered it today in the Spanish channel, and it helps a lot. It brought more new people, so trying here as well because you know the English channel usually is more quiet. Merry belated Christmas, Mr. Midnight Cacao! Cacao, Merry Christmas, how are you, friend? Did you have a joyful one? Hey, is everything okay? Yeah, everything is okay. I'm doing double streaming, like, from the phone and from the computer because I discovered today that it's possible and it gets more interaction in the chat. So the ones that are watching me on the phone, if you want to see the game, Hogwarts Mystery, you can also join that streaming, by the way. See? You're so beautiful. Can you be my friend? Of course I can be your friend, Dr. Strange. All my midnighters are my friends and family, and thank you so much, by the way. I'm a fan, Jesus Daniel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Heart and hug to you too. Red Bull or Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola. I don't like energy drinks so much because I'm already hyperactive as I am. I don't need to be more. Welcome, by the way, unknown souls to the channel. Which one you prefer, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola, but I do like Pepsi. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, I have it here under, but I do find it a little too sweet. Cola, Jesus Daniel, definitely. Wow, why wow, Modpos? I mean, thank you, but why? Thanks, Slice, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for wanting to be a moderator. I really appreciate it because, as said, in this channel I don't have, and sometimes it's necessary. You know, in the Spanish streaming, I had 2 people that I actually had to ban because they started with very blatantly sexual comments and was like, hey, guys, calm down. This is YouTube, not RedTube. Hello, Strawberry. How are you? Strawberry Scorpion. I like your name. You have beautiful teeth. Thank you, Matija. Thank you so much. I tried to take decent-ish care of them, but thank you so much. Hi. You have Roblox? I don't, but people have been recommending it in both channels. I think I'm gonna have to make an account. You prefer Pepsi Max or Mountain Dew? What's Pepsi Max? Is it the flavor is different from the original one? I don't think I've tried it. Mountain Dew is alright. Hi, Slice. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad to see that everyone's doing good. That makes me joyful. Whiskey or champagne? Champagne. I like them both, but champagne, definitely. I love it. I'm doing great, too. I'm very happy to have people in the streaming here in particular because the English channel, Mrs. Midnight, is older than the Spanish one. And it's so far behind when it comes to numbers, and that makes me sad sometimes. So thank you everyone that's here. You're really making me smile a lot. And it's not fake. It's not planned. It's happening completely naturally, and I'm very grateful. See the other chat? That's good. I'm at that drain. The last few days were stressful. Why, Cacao, the school? Honestly, I've been a little tired. I've had a lot of work, joyfully, but also a relative passed out. Barrington, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your relative. And all related to the novenario prayers and preparing food for about 100 people and the logistic that it takes. It drained me all these days. No, and besides the logistic and the cooking, Bara, having someone beloved die is horrible. It drains you, obviously, and take all the time you want to recover. I send you a lot of love, and I'm really sorry for your loss. Were you close to that relative? I agree with the one who said Mrs. Midnight is beautiful. Thank you, Cacao. So are you. So are you. My friend Cacao is very beautiful as well. No, my phone's battery is dying. I don't want that. Damn. You're so pretty. Thank you. I wish. Mila Maldonado, what do you wish? Let me play a little bit, because the idea is for this to be a Hogwarts mystery streaming, and the game is like, well, are you gonna pay attention to me ever? Thank you. Let's go to the Hippogriff Club. Cacao says, by the way, no, I visited my family for Christmas, and then every day there were streams and group activities, and I just need a day or two to myself. Actually, no, I get it, Cacao. I mean, it's obviously very nice to see family and friends. I love all my loved beings in my life, but my social battery has a limit, and I think everybody does. I think it's very valid that after interacting a lot with a big amount of people, you need a day or two of quiet. Besides being by yourself, just quiet, not having to speak, to interact, or to consider other people all the time. Didn't you bring your charger? It is in the store. It's outside. That's the problem. I didn't bring the cable. That one is at home. And the magnetic charger is in the cash register, or by the cash register with Mr. Midnight. I'm not terribly concerned because the streaming finishes at 6. That's when we close the store, and it's 5:14. So 20% battery should be enough. If for any reason the vertical streaming disconnects, guys, which I don't think will happen too soon, but if it happens, remember, I'm still live in the computer. I never leave a streaming without saying goodbye unless I have a technological issue. So just throwing it out there, because I don't want to seem rude. Hair is more important if it's blonde. Hair is more important if it's blonde or black for the new year. Both. Why choose? I do it by color. I don't choose. Bye. You're leaving, Strawberry? All right. Thank you for the compliment, by the way, of you're so pretty. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. And I hope you have a great day and that you had a good time here. Thanks a lot, Senya. I really appreciate it. It was my grandma that got into the other side, but honestly, since she was very sick and she had been several years on palliative cares, it was a relief. No, I understand. Seeing someone suffer for so long, sometimes it does get you thinking, you know what? Even if I will suffer by having to say goodbye to them, it's not worth it for them to continue suffering in that way. When there's no purpose to it. And I do hope that your granny is in peace now, that she is in a better place. And I'm sure wherever she is, she must be very proud of you. Have you ever had black lipstick? I do. I actually have one here. Would you like to see how it looks? I'm wearing red at the moment, but whatever color you have underneath, black is always going to pigment stronger. Mr. Midnight, my husband, actually helped me choose the colors for my makeup today, like pink eyeliner and red lipstick. But I can try other colors or other shapes. I have more stamps like in my eyeliners, other shapes if you would like to see. So I'm open to suggestions. Bye, Strawberry. Bye. Thank you for being here. I think I had already read that one. Sorry. Yeah, the last night I spent so much time in a big Discord voice chat that while it was nice to hear everyone, I had to support a drunk body with fears of becoming homeless. And it was just way too long. Especially given that I didn't know everyone on the same level. Yeah, no, that's very exhausting too, to social interact with people that you don't know. If you have social anxiety, that I think you do, Cacao, and I certainly do on my side, it can be rather challenging and tiring after a while. And if besides one of your friends was drunk and bad tripping a little bit with alcohol and with fears or concerns about being homeless, that I ignore his reasons for having that concern, but whatever they were, it's challenging and tiring as well to try to support a person that's in that mind state, and that maybe you spend hours talking to them, like in that one that you said, wait, they were 2 hours, and they still feel the same anguish no matter what you do. I understand. It's complicated and tough on the body and the mind. Do you have money tattoos? You have love tattoos? I do have tattoos, and I have many that are related to love or friendship. This one, for example, it's a little moon that I got tattooed with my friend Luna. Luna means moon in Spanish, and that's why I tattooed a little moon to remind me of her. But yeah, I do like tattoos, seven, definitely. Levi Brown. Hi, Levi. How are you? Or Levi? Is it Levi or Levi? Or Levi, like in Attack on Titans. How are you doing? Yes, social anxiety doesn't make it better. No, definitely makes it more challenging. In the end, I had to tell that body that my social battery had run out and I had to hang up. I was so exhausted. No, completely. Completely. And besides, I think that if after 5 minutes or 10 minutes you tell him, okay, I'm tired, I gotta go, that's a little rough on him. But after 2 hours, I think in his place, even if I felt frustrated that, damn it, I wanted to talk more, I would still be grateful that you listened to me for 2 entire hours. And let's face it, we all love our family, our friends, and want to be there for them, but it's impossible physically even to be there for everyone all the time, you know? And it's important to think of ourselves a little bit too. Not toxic selfishness, but if you never think of yourself, nobody will do it for you. I spent way more than 2 hours with him. No, in that case, even more. You know, if it had been several hours, definitely you need to take a break. Because besides, he's entitled to being listened to and supported by friends, but he has to take care of his situation that has him that anguished in that sense. Do you want another one? Yes. Yes, I do want a few more. Not right now for finances, but when time allows, my husband and I want to get a tattoo related to music, a pair of musical notes. Real name is Savannah. Savannah, that's a beautiful name. I think I have only seen that name, Savannah, in TV shows, but it's rather beautiful. It's nice to meet a real woman with that name because it's very pretty. Feel like it has a very elegant quality, you know? And not like sterile elegance, but like poised and strong elegant kind of thing. I arrived my third destination, the Slytherin common room or common hall. This is a real common hall. The other houses don't know what they're missing, because that's my house even if I don't have my tie at the moment. I can't make any noise anyways. If the other Slytherins discover me leaving the gifts, they are gonna have questions. You're up early, Valka. Erula! My toxic. The others are still sleeping. Why are you awake? Makeup alive. I think there's a cursed vault hidden in the Slytherin common hall. And that's why you brought Christmas presents with you? Yeah, right. Okay, I should have hidden them first. Not trying to fool me, Valka. It's evident that you are delivering presents to the Slytherin students that stay during the Christmas period. Or Christmas break. I always thought it was Professor McGonagall that did those things, or maybe the domestic elves. Maybe it's only a story to justify my entrance. My true purpose could be discovering the Hogwarts secrets. Good try. Better tell me the truth. I'm covering for Professor McGonagall so she can spend 3 Christmas with her brother and her family. That's so sweet of you. I should have known. Do you have presents for Slytherin then? You surely have some for me. There are several for you. I even helped wrap them. That's why they look so bad. You say you're Slytherin? Those presents are barely worthy of our home. Don't worry, I'm going to help you put them in their place correctly so you don't go through embarrassing moments. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Merula. I don't have a lot of time, so let's get started. Let's see the chat before starting that. Basically, the whole night, no, Cacao, give yourself a break in that case. That was very sweet of you, but now you need to think of yourself a little bit. Dealing with drunks is always something exhausting, yes. And I can understand it in teenagers and young adults under 25, but people that do not have self-control with distances and they lie against each other, against others under the influence, I think are people that are too immature, and sometimes they don't even need help. That's another thing too, you know, when you get alcohol get you to that point that you lose the sense of personal space, respect of boundaries, and especially if you're, as Barrington says, if you're over 25, that you're already an adult, overwhelming either other adults or kids younger than you with your problems. That's not cool. You should, before thinking of getting booze and attention when you're drunk, you should think of working on the problem that's having you so anguished. Totally. And yeah, dealing with drunk people that are in that state of mind is rather exhausting. But let's organize the presents. Once you brought someone that was not Slytherin to talk to the Bloody Baron, did I? We are going to do it right. I'm not gonna let you ruin the Slytherin Christmas. We're gonna have to fake surprise when our Slytherin classmates see all this. I'm so sure of being Slytherin as you did when you brought Tulip here. All right, it was Tulip. Okay, we're gonna watch an ad, but after this one, I do wanna find another way because I don't wanna be dealing with ads all the streaming. That's super tedious. But at least this one that was offered automatically. And I want to think because I already used my recharging points for energy in the streaming in Spanish, like the pets and the recharging points of the school. We used them here just a few minutes ago. But we still have a few minutes on the streaming, so we might have to, or we might have to go visit our creators to see if we can buy more chocolate frogs. I don't want to keep watching ads, and besides, you really cannot depend solely on that. What's the image that we discovered here? Let me double check that the light is still going on. Very well. What's the image that we discovered here? Right, so the chat's just a little quiet at the moment. It's just that since it's been rather active compared to other days, I got scared for a moment that, hey, the chat's very quiet. Did the streaming go? But no, I think it didn't. Let's just go see the creators. So the chat's just a little quiet at the moment. It's just that since it's been rather active compared to other days, I got scared for a moment that, hey, the chat's very quiet. Did the streaming go? But I don't want the massive feeding. I want to go individually because the creators that love you, they can give you coins or energy points sometimes that we need both. Energy points directly for the quests and coins to buy chocolate frogs, so I don't necessarily have to spend pages just yet. But I don't want the massive feeding. I want to go in. I mean, we, as you see, need the majority. We need about 3,000 coins, a little less. But let's see what we can get from the creatures. Energy points directly for the quests and coins to buy chocolate frogs, so I don't necessarily have to spend pages just yet. So cute. Thank you, Cacao. Yes. Yes, the creatures are really cute to see besides and to feed and everything. And yesterday I actually got my horse from the ocean. Loves me now. I can show you the interaction in a few minutes. Hi, where are you from? Hi, Macy's Cutie. How are you? I am from Mexico originally, but I live in Ohio in United States. Where are you from? Welcome to the channel, by the way. And yesterday I actually got my horse from the ocean. Oh, so my Ebrexan is still in his quest. We cannot Hi, where are you
pet
from?
him
Hi,
or
Macy's
feed
Cutie.
him just yet.
How are you? I am from Mexico originally, but I live in Ohio in United States.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Welcome
200 coins.
That's very cool. I am from Austria. Oh, nice! Austria, my friend Cacao, that's in the streaming of Hogwarts Mystery that I'm doing at the same time at this one, is from Austria as well. That's very cool, my second friend from Austria. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. 200 coins.
That's very cool. I am from Austria.
So let's
nice.
see
Austria, my friend Cacao, that's in the streaming of Hogwarts
how
Mystery
we are
that I'm doing at the
doing
same time at this one, is from Austria as well. That's
on
very
magical
cool, my second friend from
achievements.
Austria. Welcome to the channel.
Do we have anything else to do in the daily tasks?
Oh, damn it, I wanna sneeze. Excuse me. Let's go study in the library. Yay, Seahorse, he loves you. Yes, and that makes me happy. Another Austrian. Happy cacao noises. Yes, happy Gladys noises too. Definitely, it's really nice to get more midnighters from different parts of the world. You know, even if I didn't want to know, which I actually do, my YouTube statistics show me like where my subscribers are from. And it's very cool that they are from several parts of the planet. Bless you, thank you, Cacao. Bless you, thank you, Barrington. Thank you. My sneezes are either super scandalous, like super noisy, or in chain. I don't sneeze once, I sneeze twice or thrice.
Let's do the 3 notebooks so it gives us a chocolate frog at the end.
Thank you, Barrington. Thank you. My sneezes are either super scandalous, like super noisy,
And we completed the daily
in
tasks,
chain. I don't sneeze
which
once,
means that I can buy notebooks because I urgently need, especially from the blue ones, for a creature that I want. And then I guess red ones would be the most feasible.
Which means that I can buy notebooks.
Alright. I can hear an echo of the audio where of my microphone? Really? Oof. How bad is it, guys? Your spoken audio specifically. Okay. Okay. Perhaps if I stop the audio from the desktop, but the problem is that then you'd stop hearing the game. Did it improve any at all? Or did it by any chance decide to now recognize the headphones? No. No, they are turned off. Howdy! Not too hard. I've heard words. It's the room, I think. Hi, we love feedback. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. So it's not that bad. Maybe it could be the room. You know what? That could very well be. This room does have a lot of echo. Thank you guys for telling me about the sound. I'll try to fix it or to improve it in next streaming, but right now I'm not very sure of what's going on, and I think I did remove the audio of the game, I think.
So it's not that bad.
Well, I could definitely notice it. Okay, at least it's bad enough to notice. But, I mean, let me hear my streaming for a minute. Just out of curiosity. Oh, no, I can't because of the microphone that's connected them. That's why I prefer the headphones, but today Streamlabs OBS decided, or OBS Studio decided that it didn't want to recognize them. If you need a do-it-yourself sound dampening, you can hang some blankets to absorb sound waves. Yeah, no, I even have a sound booth in the house, but right now I'm in the music store of my husband and mine, and I'm in the break room. It's like the audio from the vertical streaming your phone entering the microphone and sounds again. Oh. Okay. I lowered the volume of my phone. Thank you, Bara. That can very well be. I'm so sorry. I thought the phone didn't have volume. I'm just realizing that it does. Thank you so much. Yes, agree. Sour Lemon, hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. I like your name. That should at least improve a little bit, guys. Because, yeah, I didn't realize I had volume on the cell phone as well. I thought the phone didn't have volume. I'm just realizing that it does. But it's not so bad that it's disrupting or anything. I was just able to notice it. Thank you, Cacao. No, and even if it's not like a tragedy that's destroying your ears, it's important for me to know about these things, and I appreciate that you tell me, because that way, for one, I improve my streamings, but also things like that can affect the engagement of people, you know, someone saying, you know what, that's too annoying, I'm leaving. So thank you. Lemons are good, but not worthy acidic damage to teeth if you eat a lot. Yeah, no, I love lemons, but you do have to watch out to not leave them too much time against your teeth because they do stain them with wider stains than the rest of your teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna step out of the camera 1 second, guys. I just need to do something quickly. Sorry, it's just that sometimes the cold gets my nose a little runny, not to the point that I need to blow my nose per se, but yes, to grab a napkin and clean a little bit. And even if it's something that is for hygiene, I don't love doing that in front of the camera. Later on, Mrs. Midnight's poking her nose. My nose a little runny, not to the point that I need to blow my nose per se, but yes, to grab a napkin and clean a little bit. Well, the creatures are, as usual, are not being very generous with the prices. Roxy Tour RNAF. Hey, how are you, Roxy? Welcome to the channel. I think you're new as well. I'm glad to see some new faces here. I'm trying to get a total of 3,250 coins to buy chocolate frogs for Hogwarts Mystery. Let's see if the creators will be in a good mood today. Welcome to the channel. I think you're new as well. Well, the energy. That's good too. I'll take it. Understandable, don't worry about it. Thank you, Cacao. I remember once I watched a video with my ex and it was about Nintendo, about video games, but precisely the guy needed to blow his nose. And what he did was blow his nose with a tissue and then doing this number. And I mean, it's not something that I never do. We all do it. We are human. But that potentially, from your point of view that you're watching me from a webcam and you don't have all the context of everything going on, it could look like I'm poking my nose or doing other things. And that's why I prefer to step out. But hey, my Indominus, my Hungarian horntail that usually doesn't give me many good prices, today did. 9 energy units. And Ayasia Kids, hi again. Thank you for returning to the chat. How are you guys liking, by the way, this double streaming format? Are you enjoying it? What do you think? It's kind of fun for me, you know, it gives more interaction in the chats. But I wonder your thoughts about it because those are rather important too. And also, question for you guys. In the English channel, this one, Mrs. Midnight, I noticed that usually I have much less viewers than in the Spanish one, and I wonder if it also has to do with the schedule, my time that I stream. At the moment, I'm doing it in Saturdays afternoons, like 4:30, 5 p.m. to 6, give or take. Does that work for the ones that are watching today, or is that a time of the day and the week that's usually busy for you? And if so, if it's a usually busy time of the day, when is your favorite day of the week and what time of the day to watch live streamings of playing video games and those type of contents? Is that a time of the day and the week that's usually busy for you? So to the lake, that's the next region. I mean, the order doesn't affect, but I like to go region by region, so it's easier to keep track. Same with the creatures from left to right.
And for example, creatures like that one that's a plimpy, that's the kind of the name of the type of creature. I understand they are not likely to be holding up a huge amount of coins or diamonds, but when it comes to the bigger ones and they give you 25 coins, it's like, really? You're a dragon, a giant dragon, and you couldn't store more than that? For example, creatures like that one that's let me grab another creature and then I read the chat because I see Barra, I think, sent a question. What would you rather, to live in the world of Harry Potter as a witch in Mexico or North America without knowing Hogwarts? Or live in what would be the same region but as a Pokemon trainer? But then, as a Pokemon trainer, I would know about Hogwarts but not be able to enter it. And as a witch, I would be able to enter Hogwarts but not know about it. Depends. Would I at least know about Ivermori that I can join here in United States, or not even that? Because I think the two are horrible, you know, as a witch, but you don't know about one of the best schools of witchcraft and wizardry. That sucks unless I can go to another school. Then that's not so bad. But as a Pokemon trainer that knows about Hogwarts but is a muggle and cannot enter, I already suffer from that in real life. Because I think the two are horrible, you know, as a witch, but you don't know about one of the best schools of witchcraft and wizardry. What about you, Barra? What would you prefer? Oh yes, 1,000 coins. That's what I'm talking about. Very good, boy. You know what? Let's interact with you. You earned it. And his interaction is cute, besides. It's like in Free Willy. Reminds me a lot. What about you, Barra? What would you prefer? Oh yes, 1,000 coins. That's what I'm talking about. Very good, boy.
So to our Yeti that I named him Aboma Snow.
And his interaction is cute, besides.
Like the Pokemon.
It's like in Free Willy. Reminds me a lot.
Oh my god, I clicked out of the game accidentally and now I can't find my cursor. There we go. So to our Yeti that I named him Aboma Snow.
And does anybody have any questions, something they want to tell me? I mean, usually in the Spanish streamings, when we have more activity or donations and what have you, I sometimes do a QA session with the Midnighters, but since this channel doesn't monetize yet, you do not need to unlock those things with a donation just yet. You can just request it. Usually in the Spanish streamings, when we have more activity or donations and what have you, I sometimes do a QA session with the Midnighters, but since this channel doesn't monetize yet, you do not need to unlock those things with a donation just yet. You can just request it.
Let's go to the Manticore, that's the next one.
Now, this one I named him Willy because his face reminds me a lot of Willy the janitor from The Simpsons. And besides, the creature is just as aggressive as him. This one I named him Willy because his face... I can't stand the way the troll is. Oh, Apollo is a good boy. Yes, my Griffin, I love him so much. I usually send him to the quest where you have to rescue people in a mountain. Because I think one creature with an eagle vision could be the best choice for it. Oh yes, 9 gems more and I can buy my Venomous Tentacula finally. Been dying for that plant. But for one reason or the other, I accidentally spend my gems without noticing, or I have to spend them because I'm running out of time for a quest that I was about to finish. So I think I've been wanting the Venomous Tentacula ever since the greenhouse of the school became 18 in the game, which I'm pretty sure has more than 3 months at least. Or 2 at the very, very least. Does anyone remember when that came out? I rather apply for a scholarship in Castelobruxo to have Pokemon. I rather apply for a scholarship for Castelobruxo. In order to have Pokemons, I would adopt a Matagot or an Avrax. And yes, a Matagot, totally, I would love to have one of those. Yes, thank you, Hunter. Let's interact with you too.
because you gave me a bit pricey.
Apply for a scholarship in Castelobruxo to have Pokemon. I'd rather apply for a scholarship for Castelobruxo. In order to
Dragon
have
is
Pokemon,
cute.
I would adopt a Matagon.
I mean, all the
or
dragons
Matagon.
are.
Yes,
I have a weak spot for dragons.
Love to have one of those ears. Thank you, Hunter.
But yeah, I would agree that if I didn't know about Hogwarts, I would then apply for a scholarship in another magical school. In that case. Dragon is cute. I mean, all the dragons are. I have a. Hunter got the spender pants today. Yes, today he did put on his spender pants, and I hope he keeps them on for a very long while because that does help a lot when it happens. In that case. So that means we have a chance to get chocolate frogs. Hunter got the spender pants today, yes! I mean, not just yet, we need about 100 more, a little less. Very long while. But we're almost there, and we do have enough critters for that. What's horrible is when you have only 2 regions left and you have less than 2,000. It's like, no, forget it, it's just not gonna happen. And what's happening today, guys, is extremely rare. 2 critters in the same day giving 1,000 coins. Today they did wake up in a good mood, definitely so. But we're gonna have to visit another region because we didn't make quite enough there. You have only 2 regions left and you have less than 2,000. It's like, no, forget it, it's just not gonna happen. And what's happening today, guys, is extremely rare. 2 critters in the same day giving 1,000 coins. Today they did wake up in a good mood. So let's see how much it takes. Bye everyone, you need to go. Bara, thank you for coming, thank you for being here, and I hope that you feel better soon, that you have time to rest, to spend quality time with your friends, family, and yourself at this moment that you're going through a rough situation. Send you another hug and a lot of love. You know, Mrs. McNair loves you, and I hope everything will be okay. Well, according to Lori, if you're not an exchange student or moving there, you either get homeschooled or put into the next magical school in your vicinity. Oh, so if for any reason you don't go to Hogwarts, you get automatically sorted into the nearest school or get homeschooled? I don't know, I think in my case, I would have enjoyed being homeschooled for the social anxiety, but perhaps it would have done me more bad than good in the sense of becoming more antisocial than I sometimes can be. You know, not because I don't want to socialize, but because of the anxiety or the draining of the social battery. I think it was for the best to go to a school with people, but if I didn't love it every time. Sonia Abraham, hi, how are you, Sonia? Welcome to the channel and to the streaming. I hope you are having fun. Let's go to the next critter and then we buy the chocolate frogs. Would Ivermori in your case then? I think yes, Ivermori, which I like, and my house would be the Thunderbird. Sonia Abraham, hi, how are you, Sonia? Welcome to the channel and to the streaming. I hope you are having fun. Let's go to the next critter and then we buy the chocolate frogs. Would Ivermori in your case then? I think yes, Ivermori, which I like, and my house would be the Thunderbird. Remove the phone a little bit because I don't see a little piece of the screen. I'm not sure if there is a South American school. I probably forgot that. There is, yes, Castelobruxo. That's in Brazil. There's actually an exchange student in Hogwarts Mystery. I think it's Alanza, if I remember right, that she is precisely from that school. And we have enough fragments to cast Reparo thrice and unlock 3 special chocolate frogs that the 3 of them give us 20 extra energy units. Of course, if we do the shape properly, that does help. Mine would be Pogwudgie, the healer house. Cool! Cool, I forget how the creature looks like, but yeah, it's the healer house. And yeah, I definitely could see you as a healer witch. My case being in Costa Rica, it's almost the same going to school that's in United States. than going to Castelo Bruxo. Like the same distance, right? That's in Brazil. So I'd go there. You'd prefer Castelo Bruxo? Ah, yes, and I'd say you'd be put in the Brazilian school. Yes. Yes, definitely. And Bara does have a point, being at the same distance, I suppose you could potentially go to either or. Or as Cacao commented, otherwise as an exchange student. For example, if either of us wanted to go to Makuto Horo, or the one in Africa that I forgot the name right now, but it's in Uganda, you can also do it as exchange student. My character says everybody is gonna receive presents even if they behave in a very rude manner. I'm sure referring to Merula, your ungrateful girl. But we finished this interaction of the Slytherin Common Hall. In my case, maybe Castle Neuschwanstein in Germany could have been a wonderful choice for a school, but yeah, there's no magical school in Central Europe according to the lore, no? So it would be Durmstrang or Hogwarts. It's not as well as if I had done it, but I guess it will work. Merla, I thank you for not telling that I am the helper of Professor McGonagall during the holidays. I'm not doing you a favor, I'm taking care of my house. If the rest of Slytherin finds out that you delivered their presents, that will ruin Christmas. A pleasure as always, Merla. I must go before the others wake up. I'm almost done with the delivery of presents. Only one stop to go, Gryffindor. Which I still don't understand. Why not Gryffindor first and your house at the end? Waiting in the common hall of Gryffindor. Hurry up. We won't be able to finish it, but at least we can start it before we finish the stream. Because at the moment I don't have more coins for chocolate frogs. This is the last stop in my quest to deliver the Christmas presents. Gryffindor Common Hall. I'd be probably put in the French school since it's closer than Hogwarts and the other school is boys only, so I guess my brothers would be going there. Right, Durmstrang is boys only, you're right. This is the last stop in my quest to deliver the Christmas presents. Gryffindor Common Hall. This common hall has a little bit of everything. I now understand why the Gryffindors like it so much. The portrait of the entrance let me in without password, but only for McGonagall's commands, or from McGonagall's commands. I shouldn't let anybody see me here. If a Gryffindor finds me, everything's gonna complicate very fast. So far, I have always been seen by someone every time I enter a common hall. I hope that doesn't happen here. Welcome to the Gryffindor Common Hall, Valka. Thank you. I thought you were spending the holidays with your brother and family in Hogsmeade. I did. And for now, everything's going marvelously, or wonderfully. I just wanted to return for a moment to see how everything was going in case you had any problem. In general, everything okay. Every house already has their Christmas presents. Excellent. So we only need to put the Gryffindor presents and your Christmas work will be finally over. I wanted to thank you for everything you did for me these holidays. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to share time with my brother and his family. I'm only doing my part as your Christmas assistant. It's much more than that, Balka. You always work to help others. You're an inspiration for Hogwarts. Thank you, Professor. I still think it's Malcolm that you should really thank. It was all part of his plan. The elaborate plans from my brother tend to make my life a little more complicated, but I appreciate his effort. Happens the same to me. My brother has made my life a little more complicated too. How can we do with brothers like ours, Balka? Love them, help them, try to fix them. Love them because it's not necessarily something broken that you have to fix or that you have to help them, just accept them for who they are. All we can do is love them. Good or bad, they are our family. But Germany and Austria have so many beautiful castles, why wasn't anything closer there? Yeah, or chosen there totally. There are many beautiful castles that could have been used as schools. Very well said. With Malcolm we are very different and he drives me nuts sometimes, but I love him so. I love him dearly. Come, we don't have much time before the other students wake. I will help you complete the last delivery and put the presents for the Gryffindors. Very well. As we can see, we are in the third part, task 4 of 4. We still have time to finish the other part, the fourth one, but we are going to maybe finish this one at least today. I mean, not on this streaming because it's an 8-hour task and we are completely out of energy. But I think I will be able to finish it tonight, and most likely I'm going to be talking about these events on the Christmas special that I'm editing at the moment. So expect it next week. As soon as I have it ready, I cannot promise a specific day yet because this end of the year was rather chaotic for Mr. Midnight and for me. But for now, since we are out of energy in the game, I think I'm gonna call it short at this point, Midnighters. Remember that Mrs. Midnight loves you on both screens. Hopes to see you next time. Was very glad to have new faces here and to see some of the old faces as well. And hopes to see you next time. Hope everybody has a great Christmas and a great end of this year and beginning of the next. Just read Cacao. To be honest, the reasons why a sibling could make one's life more complicated could be outside of their control, such as a disability. So they deserve love nonetheless, completely. Besides, sometimes you complicate someone's life without wanting, and it's not always something that you can control. Agreed with Cacao, but now I do need to take off. Remember, Mrs. Midnight loves you, hopes to see you next time, and you're welcome for the streamings, Cacao. It was very fun to see you as well.